Hi guys, today I will be showing you how I put up a closet because in my room I have minimal space. I do not have space for a closet, and the closet that is there is very tiny compared to the amount of clothes I have to put in a closet. So I decided, I was wondering what am I going to do and how am I going to get a closet. So I decided to get this end of the room. I decided to get this side of the room for me to put closet. But when it came down to it, the width of it was too small to have, buy those wardrobes and put them there. When you have to open the door, it's very difficult for it not to knock on the other one or stand in the way of the closet that is already built in. So I came up with the idea to build me a shoe rack closet. Comes with this as a cover that has the zipper to the front of it, and you can put your stuff in, open it up to the width of the top and zip it down. So I had that on it to protect it because it was just a room. And for those of you that do not know, when you're in the shelter you have inspection, people coming in and out, so you need a little bit of privacy. So I was getting it any way that I could. I use this shoe rack, put it together. Every single piece you have to put it together, and I was using it as mini closets to put clothes in with the cover on it. Upon coming here, I had two of them, but upon coming here, when I realized, I was about to throw it out actually, and then I realized the measurement of the wall, the width of the wall over here is not as much, it's not as wide, and it can only take certain type of built-in, or not even built-in, because I don't think it would be able to do what it's supposed to do. And when you're renting and you don't have your own home, you cannot just go ahead and do whatever you please, except for wallpaper and stuff like that you can take out. Although in here I have permission to paint and to do lots of stuff, but I decided to use a lot. I decided to do a lot of wallpaper because I think instead of painting over, it will be easier to just take down the wallpaper. I don't know, but this is home for me right now. This is my mansion right now. This is where God blessed me with right now, and to be honest with you, I will make it work because this is the blessing that the Lord have bestowed upon me to have a roof over my head. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. It is not huge, it's just perfect. I have no complaints. So for me making my closet with shoe rack, I will show you how I build my closet with shoe rack from the floor up to the ceiling, and also how it looks with my clothes in there. Some of the pieces I have already put together. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add them on and to do what I'm supposed to do. Guys, my back is hurting, my leg is hurting. So I might be taking a little sit on this blue stool that's right there. Okay, can you see me? I'm not sure if you can see me. Okay, I think that's better. Many years ago, when I first came to America, to New York, I was working a nanny job in a building in Manhattan. Sorry. And upon exiting that building, I was exiting the building with a baby in a stroller. I was going to meet her sister, his sister, in a preschool, and the piece of metal on top of the door that helps the door glide gracefully for it not to slam when the door is shut. Those big doors, metal door with the glass, the exit doors of the buildings. Yes, the metal was from the wall and it fell in my head, in the center of my head. At the moment it happened, my head, I felt when it hit, and that's all I felt, because my head went numb. I exit and I proceeded to go and pick up the child from preschool. And in the night, I used to actually stay with them where I work, right on 70th and Broadway in Manhattan. And while all of that was happening, my head was hurting me in the nighttime when it comes to bedtime, around 6 or so. My head started hurting and my eye started watering. It was watering. Not just little allergy water, but really, I just couldn't stop because, yeah, my head was hurting me so bad that when I lift up my head from the pillow, I would think that my head is out from the pillow. It's up. Only to check myself and see my head is so heavy. It's still laying down. It's still there. I had to go and see the doctor. And when I went and did an MRI scan, guys, and my skull, it was fractured from the front all the way to the connection of my spine at the back of my neck. And with that happening, it slammed so hard, the metal in my head, it's literally a piece of iron, fell in my head, that my spine is no longer straight. It bent in the center. It went crooked. So that was the impact from my head. It cracked like when a little chick is coming out of the shell. This is what the doctor showed me when he read me the MRI. He showed it to me. I saw it. It was not just a straight, clean cut. It was cracked. My skull was literally cracked from the forehead all the way to the back of my neck. I had never known what it was to have a headache, that is a migraine. And this is what happened to me. So, I was told by the doctor that did the MRI, there is my issue. The skull is going to heal in its own way, and it will it's going to heal in its own way. It is also going to get better, but the effects of it is going to get worse throughout the course of the years. So I went ahead with my life, and when I had my son, I had an epidural for my spine. And when that happened, after I had my son, you find that I was no longer able to lift up heavy things. Not even my son. I mean, my son was a big baby. 11 pounds, 11 ounces baby boy. And I was taking him to his pediatrician one day. Newborn, about 3 weeks checkup. He had a little runny nose or something before 6 weeks. And I was taking him, but I said the place is so close, it's like 2 blocks away. I'll walk. I don't need a stroller. You know, you just give birth to your child, you're happy, you're excited, you want to carry your baby. Yeah, that's me. Only when I reach a certain place, I had to sit on the side of the street. And everybody and every bus is watching me. Because I would sit there if I have to. Because I couldn't carry my son. He was too heavy for me. Remember, he was born 11 pounds. 11 ounces. And I just couldn't. So, when this happened, I wasn't able to do as much. But keep in mind, that was the very first time since the accident I really felt the effects of this situation. Okay? I really, really felt the effects of this situation. So, the doctor said to me, when I did the MRI, he said that as time goes by, throughout the course of the years, there will become a time when I will not be able to work or do anything physical for myself. He said that to me. As devastating as it was, I had no choice. You cannot just sit and cry. You have to work. My type of work was doing nanny or baby nurse at the time, some housekeeping. So, I continued with life, but because of the pressure of the house, I was not supposed to be vacuuming. I'm not supposed to be vacuuming. But imagine I was doing it professionally. So that didn't help my situation. And while the years went by, situation grew worse. And worse. And worse. Yeah. So now I found myself in a place that what I used to do to get me an income for so many years, I was unable to do anymore. I couldn't do. You know, when you work, you save. Of course you do. Everybody save when they work. It's something that you do. It's the law of life. You don't know what's going to happen later on. So you save. And so, what happened to me? I saved, I worked, and at one point I just couldn't work anymore. Physical therapy started, acupuncture therapy, and also I was taking medication. I am under the treatment of Bellevue Hospital in Manhattan, the pain management team, and they have tried giving me so many different type of medication, run batter of tests, so many different type of tests, steroids, nothing works. The last results I got from them was that there is nothing they can do, because what happens is that my bones are degenerating now, especially my spine, and it's really bad. It's bad in the sense that it have gotten to the point where my doctor told me that whatever he could have done for me was to it's calling for surgery. Damaged parts in my back, my spine, my body, it calls for surgery. But what is happening right now, surgery is not, I am not allowed to have surgery. I can't have surgery. I'm unable to have surgery in my case because my spine and my bones are so badly degenerated. in situations like these, they said that you need to have surgery and to get bones replaced with titanium. But in my case, my bones are too brittle, so they can. God have a way of showing his children when he's ready for them what he's capable of. Oh, he can show you. Your back will get against the wall and you will have absolutely no choice. I do not know how long I have in this world. I do know that I will not live forever. Nobody lives forever, of course, but if today or tomorrow I would close my eye, I don't want to leave pain to nobody. Making them feel like they were not worthy, they were less worthy, they were not wanted. They're not good enough. I'm better than you. That better than you mentality is nonsense. I live my life for one and one alone, Jesus Christ. God. A lot of people say that, but one of the things I really have gotten to a place where I don't care about is what anybody thinks of me. When I put my clothes, I think about God and what will he think of me. Is he okay with what I'm wearing? Am I wearing something I should not wear as a child of God? Am I giving the wrong impression? If I were to face somebody and tell them, God bless you. Yeah. This is me. This is just me. I'm not judging anyone. I am not judging anyone. But me, doing this for me, living the life that God have allowed me to over the course of the years. He has been taking care of me and all the things that he have done for me. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I picked up along the way. Oh. Look, what's this?
Lights went down when you feel lost in your shadow. Don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this cruel world. Broken but strong, gotta move on. You're not a bakery of life. Equip my soul, find the real gold. I'll fulfill what I started.
is my self-made shoerack closet, wonderful people. This is, there's plenty of space, as you can see, left. Okay, for clothes and for shoes, as you can see, all the way from the floor to the ceiling. Please let me know what you think of it. I'd appreciate that. That would be nice. Somebody would actually say what they think about it. I like it. And these curtains I pull because I don't want to see. Okay, just don't want to see them. Okay, the color is definitely right. Yes, my dear, so wonderful children of the living God, this is my self-made closet, and this is how I keep it private with the curtains. It's like from ceiling, all the way from the ceiling down to the floor. Sorry about the change of color, but because of the lighting, I think it's doing that. Yeah, all the way to the floor. There we go. So as you can see, from top to bottom, I have no idea why my phone is changing color, but this is how I keep it private, and it takes lots of storage when it comes to clothing. So thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for visiting my channel. I'm sorry I was gone for the past week. Have not been feeling too good, and I had electrical problems. So yeah, I'm back now, and hopefully I can start posting on Sunday, Wednesday and Friday. That's my goal anyway. I'm gonna take you along with me to see how I live my life as someone that's suffering fibromyalgia, chronic pain, degenerative spine, degenerative bones, etc. Okay, bye until next time. God bless each and every one of you.